All right, so building a new Polk smart station, but that got me thinking about workstations in general. So let's talk about them. All right, so sneak peek. This is my new Polk smart station with the smart cart. I got the wheels underneath. It's not done yet. It's a work in progress. I do have enough footage to do a how-to to build this. I won't do a complete step-by-step because it's already online. It's kind of proprietary because Ron Polk does sell his plans for this. So I'll give my general thoughts about it and you know, maybe some tips and tricks and how I went about it. But this video is talking about my main workstation that I had, the reason why I'm upgrading it, and the other two little workstations that I've used in the past and one that I currently still use and love. So let's start from the beginning. Let's go over here. This is my garage. It's messy. It is what it is. I got a toolbox, big ass toolbox coming, so I can get rid of all that, and then it goes in the toolbox. So workstation, actually where it began, if I can find some photos of it, I'll throw it in there. But it started with basically your 6 foot foldable table. That's where I started, and obviously some sawhorses with some 2x4s. That's where I started. I still use this for staging material, extra flat surfaces on the work site. But as far as a workstation, it really is garbage because of a few reasons. One, it's not very sturdy. It can't hold a lot of weight. There's no tool storage. Like I can't put anything anywhere, and it's just it's bulky too. It folds up, yeah, but it's still bulky. Now my workstation, I love this thing. I made a little spot in my trailer that just basically stays out of the way. It breaks down super easy. You basically on one side, you got your pin, your nub. What do you want to call it? Whatever it is, but those fold down. This thing comes down both sides. Boom, you're done. So it folds out real super easy, super fast. This I use almost more often than I do my Polk station. This one right here. Because, you know, punchless work, I'll flop this open, throw my 7 1/4 inch Milwaukee miter saw on it. Boom, I got myself a little miniature miter station to make whatever small, you know, 5 to 10 cuts or however many I need, and then fold it right back up and you're good to go. So, and this obviously fits in spaces. So if I have a small area, I can plop this over, and then I have a workstation that I can set, you know, materials, other tools, stuff that I can keep off customers' furniture and countertops, because I don't want to pay for scratched or damaged countertops. So that's why I use this. I use this a lot, actually. I use this more than I use my main Polk workstation, just because this gets used. It's more versatile, and it can support some good weight for sure. And it's damn convenient. What can I say? It's super convenient. I do have a little review of this. I'll link in the description. It's got some dimensions and everything if you guys want some more additional info on it. But for workstation, it's great. It's basically just a spot. It holds, you know, whatever I need to, and I can do what I need to as far as cutting small materials or just holding stuff. A flat surface is very valuable on a job site. That way I don't have to bend over, pick stuff off the floor, all that kind of stuff. So even though I was working out of basically one of these, I knew I needed an actual workbench, and I did build. Throw some pictures if I can. Not this version, but an older version of this years ago. And it was just a workbench. And that's what this is going to be turned into as well. It was just a 3x6 workbench. I never built the legs like I did with the new one, but I do have obviously my Home Depot's Tough System, whatever you want to call them, sawhorses. They're fantastic. They're great. And that's what I've been using this whole time. And they've been doing good. I do like it. Yeah, there's no material storage like I have on the Polk style legs, but these have been working out great for me. And I'll throw some pictures in, show you guys this thing in use. This one has been fantastic. I can't complain about it much. Now it is getting beat up, and also the reason why I'm upgrading for mobility wise, and also I'm making more new wings. The ones that are right behind me. They're longer, so I can do 10-foot lengths or even 12-foot lengths without actually having to support. So that's a work in progress. And obviously the table saw station, the cradle, is fantastic. Way better than the older version that I kind of came up with. This one's way nicer, more sturdy. Just gets the job done. That's basically all I wanted in a tool. It just gets the job done, and it just works. If you guys have not built yourself a Polk station and you use a miter station or a workbench a lot, you're doing yourself a disservice. So that is basically why I upgraded. Was, for one, tool storage. I have, you can see I have a bunch of tool storage. That's the main reason why I can use my miter station and basically have everything I need to. I have tape measure, I can stop blocks, if I'm doing repetitive cuts, everything. It's fantastic. It is an absolute asset. And the main thing is I can set this up, have my miter saw and my table saw. And you can also build these out with the router stations as well if you want to. I don't need that, but you can if the plans are included. They're fantastic. And having the table saw right here with the miter, I can always, I can switch it over. My table saw can swap over and go right here facing the opposite direction if I needed a little less outfeed, and I can just get it out of the way. It's fantastic. So versatility, efficiency obviously equals money for me, because I love saving time and being efficient, and you can make accurate repetitive cuts. It's so damn convenient, guys. It really is. So workstations, you can go all the way from a folding table to something like this that takes, days to build, or I would say at a minimum of probably 8 hours, I would say, to invest in this. And I have more than that in the new one behind me because of the cradle, of additional modifications I've been doing to it, and just some tweaks and things that I want to make it fit to my needs itself. So, and we'll go over that in the video that I have to how to, and my review of the Polk Smart Station and the cradle and all that kind of stuff in the video coming up. It's not done, so I don't want to really show it off too much. So yeah, in conclusion, guys, workstations are efficiency, and when you're a handyman or contractor, efficiency it turns into money. Having a workstation, I learned that a valuable lesson right almost the first couple of months. I need to be able to find the tools, have the tools, and be able to use the tools when I need them. And that way I can make money and get production done and just keep the job going. So that's basically all I have, you guys. Appreciate it. Like and subscribe. I will see you in the next video, and we might be going over my new Polk Smart Station with the Smart Cradle.